The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled.
And a chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. And they're back on the ball again. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Pele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. Chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't...
Luis Suarez! And the ball's come loose here. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for options for movement. Picked out, and the shot! It's there! There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So, a breakthrough already. Can he get onto this? Overhit and out of play. Cucurella. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that was vital. And here's Mohamed Salah. Messi.
Mohamed Salah really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he can clear it away. And here's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Beckham. Now it's McAllister. Great chance! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Probing pass. Now it's Luis Suarez. He came in hard, very hard. Cucurella. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide.
Shot a goal! That's another chance! He has done it! Just one goal in it now! Game on! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Decent chance! It's in! Barcelona are back in business! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling...
Kelly! Well, now it's a race. Oh, it's fallen kindly here! There was plenty of power on that. McAllister puts his foot on the gas. Toure spots it and intercepts. And he plays one through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
And here's Messi. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. And here's Mohamed Salah, Rijkaard. And the whistle goes for half-time. Barcelona are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. And we are up to the break.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. There's the whistle then to start the second half. And it's Iniesta. No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe, can he spark a counter here? Can he get on the end of this? And this is Messi. Little doubt, that is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Cambio.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's Salah! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Messi, now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Another save. It's their second corner of the game. Toure can get it clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Alexander-Arnold. McAllister. Beckham. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Beckham. He's found a way through. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Scholes. Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Tries to play it through. Roberto Carlos. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's in plenty of space here. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Adams gets over and intercepts. And here's Mbappe. And this is Beckham. Adams makes the interception. He won't be happy with that one. And this is Iniesta. Threads one in. And the through ball. And the finish! They want to be quick to recover this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Cambio en Venezuela. Número 8. Lo reemplazará. Número 7.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Just about up to 75 minutes, and he's picked it up out wide. Iniesta. Scholes with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Cambio en Venezuela. Número 20. Entrará al campo. Número 11.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Great vision. Rui Costa gets good distance on it.
Cambio en Venezuela. Número 22. Lo reemplazará. Número 33.
And it's played in. Oh, what a climb! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
So, third corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. It's an early cross. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Beckham. And this is Mohamed. Can he finish? And he hits the net. And again they hit the front. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not getting picked out.
5 minutes to add. Nicely spread. Beckham. Messi, little pass back. Look at the space here. Alexander-Arnold. Caught offside that time. And it's Iniesta. Zaire Emery gets across to intercept that. So that's it. It is all over. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ibrahimovic. And this is Luis Suarez! That's going to go a long way.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolutely gifted.
Can he get it through? Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, great keeping. Snaffled out the danger.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
Now, he's got space here. He's in plenty of space here. But that has not gone well. And it's Davids. Quality ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well, that's an excellent interception. No goals as yet. Messi. And this is Luis Suarez. Gullit. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Davids. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Platini. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Yaya Toure gets it away. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Ambitious ball here. Played into space out wide. Robertson is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bergomi. Nesta. Robertson, who's on a run down the left wing. It'll be a throw-in. Nicely weighted ball. Looking for the run. Now it's Platini. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Davids. That is ended up in no man's land.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Passing is crisp and sharp. Platini. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vieira was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nesta. And it's Davids. Oh, delicate chip through. Bergomi spots it and intercepts. Vieira. It's Bergomi. He's looking wide. Screen. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
That is a brilliant interception. Now, can they get him away? And it's Messi. Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Luis Suarez. Vieira. Davids. And it's Hullet. Darwin. Darwin constantly looking for the ball into the box. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Just eases him off the ball. That looks a cracking ball. Chance for a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Over to the left. Back into the middle. Messi. Hot chance! Really well taken goal. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Tries to play it through. Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And we have our very first corner. He rises! He will be livid with himself.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on to replace him is number 18, Ribery. Substitutions taking place.
Cruyff does really well to win the ball there. Good ball, good take. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Referee's given a throw. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Roberto Carlos. Haaland. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Iniesta. Bergomi cuts it out. And he's managed to get free. He's free, he has got space.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
I think we're just about done here. Iniesta. This looks promising. Plays it a bullish header! Haaland is flagged offside. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's a searching... Goes for the shot! Just a fraction high.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Pass somewhat off target. Vieira. Pull it. And here's Platini. Bergomi has it out wide and in space. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
He's got tall. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that was very necessary. And that's really well manoeuvred.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Iniesta. It's Ibrahimovic! He's gone for goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the... Oh, what has happened here? Here it is. Luis Suarez! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
It's gone out for a throw-in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lobbed in behind. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to get it away. Oh, shooting chance! And he's heaved it away. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's an excellent interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Iniesta. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And a chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Surely now! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Iniesta. Well, played right into his path. Look at the space, had a shot! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. So the most significant moment of the game. 1-0, never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And it's Iniesta. Looking here to chip it through. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Searching pass he's played there. Caresses it through. Decent chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He was so quick off the mark there, read the ball beautifully. If only he could have found a half-decent finish.
Some resolute defending there. Ricci, and he plays one through. Now this could be a chance. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Great vision. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Now he's got space here. Oh, that's clever. Mbappe is on his own. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, that's called taking one for your team because a one-on-one situation was about to develop.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Ruben Neves! So, third corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. That has not gone well. Nicely weighted ball. Dunk. Plays a sharp little ball here. Picked out brilliantly. Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
It's a lovely, neat pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that could set him on his way. Well, they can break here. Ricci. And it's Messi. Out to the right. Well, here's a man adored by... And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. That gets things going for the second half.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Bellingham. Ambitious ball here. Chips it through. Good ball, good take. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No way through there. That's an imaginative pass. Tries to cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he shoots! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Now it's Mbappe. Nicely aimed pass. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the keeper beats it away. Ball swung in. He gets big.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now, what about a counter-attack? No, that's been intercepted. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got...
Has a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Sostituzione per il Milan.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Vitinha gets it away. They're up to 5 corners now.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Big chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Rodri. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Eric Garcia. Great chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Knocks it into space. Asllani. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Luis Suarez, looking to go deep. Keeper's dealt with that.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Openda receives it in a wide position.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Not the most accurate pass. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Asllani. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. Good, strong midfield running here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Defending of the desperate variety. And smartly reclaimed. Cross flung in towards the middle. Well read, and the danger is averted. Looking for the run. Barcelona are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Iniesta. Can he get it through? Roberto Carlos delivers. This could be their final throw of the dice.
Sostituzione per il Milan.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Vitinha, there's the delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Out towards the flank. Cafu picks it up out wide. That has been knocked clear. And back to the keeper they go. Yaya Toure.
Minuti di recupero.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That has ended up in no man's land. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. No way through. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. So that's it, it is all over. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. We have already started here. Haaland, a key player here, and not just for tactical reasons. This is his 400th appearance for the club.
Yeah, his achievements are incredible.
He's gone for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rivaldo is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the pass is intercepted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Iniesta. And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Messi. Now it's Puskas. Pedri takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Probing pass, and the through ball. It's a promising position. He has found the way through. Great chance! It's anyone's ball now. De Jong. Rivaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rivaldo is offering a right smile there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Haaland gets it away. Now it's Rivaldo. It's Rivaldo! Corner number 2 then. Tries to get it clear. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Good running, strong and purposeful.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Iniesta. Iniesta crosses. And it's hoisted clear. And he gets rid in a hurry. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And here's Messi. And reclaimed it in a trice.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That looks a good ball through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Driving forward. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And it's Rivaldo. Puskas. He is through here. Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Well, they've got it again. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Roberto Carlos, and he's picked out the run. Oh, what a... It's bounced back off the post. And that has been clubbed away. Roberto Carlos, Iniesta. That's tidy. Iniesta crosses. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind. Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Un minuto de descuento.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Puskás! Iniesta. In with the challenge. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Real chance! He's scored! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Puskás. Puskás! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good spread. And it's De Jong. And he's heaved it away and claimed it back swiftly. Haaland looking to penetrate opposition lines. Iniesta. This looks promising. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came in.
And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Ibrahimovic. El dorsal 13. El
Rijkaard
dorsal 5.
can get it clear.
Serán sustituidos por...
And now they
el
can
dorsal
spring out of
19.
defence.
Luis Suárez. El dorsal 9.
And here's
El
Mbappe.
dorsal
He's
8.
found a way through. Big chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Mbappe clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
No, again there's no way through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Rivaldo.
That's good play from him.
And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. But it had to be.
That appeared...
It's Pele! No mistake! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
He's got away. Now who's going to be first to this? It's a throw-in. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Puskas. And it's Iniesta. Well read, nice interception. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's shifting through the gears here. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Puskas.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's been played through. He's picked his way through. Tries to pass it through. Barcelona are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Yeah, they're...
Luis Suarez! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
El dorsal 7. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
They've played it short. Iniesta. Roberto Carlos. He rises! They've done it! And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 Club. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. All square again. Oh, what has happened here? That's the keeper's ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And this is Pele. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's fabulous. Drilled in low. And he's there to get it away. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's clever. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. Barcelona have been handed a game-changing chance. Ball on the spot. Can he? Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as...
And that's it. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Looking for the run. Savinho. Goulet. Xavi Simons. And a chance!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Iniesta charging forward, the ball at his feet. Iniesta, oh, what a climb! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Iniesta. Well, that pass isn't the best. Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
That'll be a throw. And here's Savinho. Savinho's cross. And he's taking no chances there. And it's Arda Güler. It's loose. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Vitinha gets good distance on it. Güler. Now it's Diaz. The ball goes big. Header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Kane is offering a wry smile there.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Diaz. Arda Güler. Suarez is onto it in a flash. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Cucurella. Güler. Passes short and sharp. And here's Savinho. Threads one in. Savinho in acres of space out wide. That has not gone well. Stones. Now Simons. Arsenal finding their passes. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Arda Güler. Cucurella. Cucurella made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Cucurella wins the duel this time. Now it's Kane. It's a searching pass. Xavi Simons. Simons. Now, can they get him away? Kane! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Cleared without hesitation. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And he's intervened well there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. So what can they make of this? Iniesta goes on a run down the left wing. Good read, needed to be. Xavi Simons. Savinho. Yaya Toure. Cannot be beaten that easily. Not the most convincing of passes. Van de Ven. And Cucurella. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
There will be
Played out to the right.
Time.
Aimed beyond the defence. And he's picked it up out wide. Ah, he's had it taken off him. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
And we're underway again.
Barcelona really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And here's Roberto Carlos. And the keeper beats it away.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Diaz looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's picked his way through. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Woola! Picked out brilliantly. And the finish! They've scored! Arsenal are level. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
That's a sharp pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's Lewis! Oh, he's hit the bar! Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Roberto Carlos with the short one. So it's going to be another corner. Barcelona have their second corner now. Roberto Carlos plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's surging through. He can run onto that. Defending of the desperate variety. Can he get it through? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Cucurella. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Messi picks it up out wide. He's found a way past. In towards the back stick. That has been knocked... Shot, surely! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Cucurella. Diaz. And it's Arda Güler. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Great chance! Ibrahimovic, nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's well spotted. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking to go deep. Rijkaard clears it away.
Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Ibrahimovic! Güler now looking to orchestrate a counter. Looking for options for movement. Schmeichel claims comfortable. Oh, that's a key interception. Sabinho. Crosses it in here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8, Güler. Number 14, Xavi Simons. Number 23, Luis Diaz.
Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one
10,
opportunity to do so.
Coming on the field.
Gnabry, he's had a shot!
Number 15.
Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Number
The message
18,
is simple: defend this with your lives.
Number 9, Alvarez. Substitution.
He rises! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
4 added minutes has been
Iniesta,
indicated.
he's got away. Cross needs, he gets big. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And that's been won straight back. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Out towards the flank. Alex Soboslai. Looking to play him in. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a
Manchester
monumental
United
occasion.
against Barcelona.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Rummenigge. And this is Hullet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Luis Suarez. Cross flung in towards the middle. Pickford deals with that nice and simple. And he's had it nicked away. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. It's played through. Rummenigge! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now he's got space here. Well, played right into his path.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker, easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial strength too. He was very, very good heading a football.
Bale goes on a run down the left wing.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Beckham. Iniesta. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's cut it out. No goals as yet. Bullet. Manchester United were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Rummenigge threads one in. Luis Suarez, pass somewhat off target. Nesta. Thuram. And it's Hullet. Cruyff. Rummenigge. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Out towards the flank. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, that's fabulous. Luis Suarez tries to get it clear. Rummenigge. Rijkaard. And it's Ribéry. He's picked his way through. Rummenigge. He's shot a goal! Vitinha. Bullet. That has not gone well. Look at the space here. Ball's played through. He's in plenty of space here. And this is Pelé, and the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Listen,
He's had a shot! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Pelé, and the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Barcelona take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. Cannavaro was in no mood for any of that. Ribéry. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Thuram has it out wide and in space. Picks out, can he finish? It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
Barcelona get the second half going. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's through here. That has been knocked clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Thuram picks it up out wide. Big header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Roberto Carlos. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Carlos. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. Dealing with the pressure. Barcelona! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
And that means just one thing: match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome.
It's Pele! And that is wildly off target.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Cruyff! No mistake! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper could. Terrific header! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's well spotted. Rijkaard. Oh, they can break here.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cafu gets over and intercepts. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Hullet, and here's Cruyff. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And that has left him in a heap. Messi. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. And he's away.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Played into space. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Iniesta. Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left. Knocks it into space. And he was alert to it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Can he get on the end of this? And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Hullet. Oh, now here's an interesting... And a chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 20, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Barcelona
Number
have,
15,
after this, one further
Johan
opportunity to make a
Number
substitution.
23,
Barcelona
Beckham.
close now
Number
to seeing this
13,
one through to the end.
Rijkaard. Number 21,
Cannavaro.
Ribery. Coming on the field,
Pickford.
Number 4, Batistuta. Number 14, Rooney.
Tries to play it
Number
through.
9, De
It's
Bruyne.
Cristiano
Number 6,
Oh, crossbar!
Number
Good run,
19,
lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there,
Substitutions taking
held
place.
his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Roberto Carlos. And he's managed to gift it back.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
Thuram. De Bruyne. 4 added minutes on the board. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And the pass is intercepted. Seedorf. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. Hangs one in. And we're done. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on... Big chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Ibrahimovic deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Luis Suarez. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pelé. That's a cute ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Can he get on the end of this? I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach.
Pelé! They've got to be quick to recover this. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Bullet is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Maldini can get it clear. And that's gone loose. Nicely weighted ball. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! The breakthrough strike! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Could be danger here, and he shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona have their third corner. They've played it short. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now that's well seen too. That looks a decent ball. So what can they make of this? Pelé, he's picked his way through. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And
decent chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Manchester United take the lead. Knocks it into space. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, easy pickings there. Toure makes the interception. And it's Iniesta. That is ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe chasing after it. Toure spots it and intercepts. Tries to thread one through. Maldini. And he cuts out the supply. Cafu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hit into the big header! It's in! Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Nicely shaped ball, and it's been played through. That's the keeper's ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now, he's got space here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tries to play it through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's Pele! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 4 coming up here. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Bullets! In for the pieces! And it's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And yes, it's him again.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a bit.
Tries a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Searching pass he's played there. And we've reached half-time. Barcelona are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And we are back on the way.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
All-time excellent interception. That has not gone well. Deftly away. Iniesta. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Yaya Toure. That's a little off target. Threads one in. And that is expertly dealt with. Looking for options for movement. Has a look and plays it forward. Aimed beyond the defence. Maldini pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. In with the challenge. Pele shifted it to the flank. Fired deep towards the back post. And that's the keeper's ball. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. And he's intervened well there. And it's Messi. Oh, that's a clever look. It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Iniesta, and he plays one through. Thuram. Played into space. Well, that pass isn't the best. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. There's the delivery. Keeper's dealt with that. Ibrahimovic. Vardiol cuts it out. Great vision.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Vitinha. Rijkaard. Nice looking ball. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Ambitious ball here. And this is Messi. Iniesta.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Iniesta. And he's in on goal. And the shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 7. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Ibrahimovic.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Looking for the run. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. Great chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out. Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
He's having a shot!
think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They won another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Up he goes! Can he finish? It's hit the upright.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's a sharp little ball here, and it's made its way to him. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Looking for a runner. Well read, nice interception. Now, can they get him away? Well, nicely intercepted. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement. noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention...
Shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with the corner, there first. Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Decent progress down the left. And here's Bellingham. De Jong. And this is Dembele. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Dembele gets into a good position. No way through, so back it comes. Shot could... and the shot! Sticks it away! And this is Dembele. Ibrahimovic. Cleared without complication. Deep cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Barcelona, now's the chance to go the other way. Can he get on the end of this? That has been cut short. Oh, this looks sharp. Great vision. It's played through for him. Toure did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
He's got tall. And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
So we're still where we started right now. Shifted it to the flank. And he's in on goal. Oh, important interception. And he's there to get it away. Aimed beyond the defence.
Barcelona clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Bellingham clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Knocks it into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Looking for options for movement. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard tries making a foray down the right. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Thuram. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Messi is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And he's forced to go back. And he's found a way past. That's tidy. He slings it. He rises! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and
Terrific header! He will be livid with himself. Spread out to the left, played back in.
that's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's hoisted clear. In again. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Chance here to counter. Pull it. Has a look and place it forward.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Now it's Messi. That has not gone well. Yaya Toure. Now that looks a decent ball. Picked out Brilliant. He's having a shot! He's scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And the first 45 minutes are up. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Barcelona really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
There's the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
No, again there's no way through. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easy...
Big chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities, always fancies himself no matter what the situation.
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Barcelona clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pelé. It's out for a goal kick. Pull it. And they're back on the ball again. Ibrahimovic. And it's Bergomi.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Played in deep. Up he goes! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
La asistencia a este partido
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Right card, gets across to intercept that. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Tries to play it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yaya Toure. Luis Suarez. Suarez powering forward here. Oh, that's clever. Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Suarez really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Cafu. And here's Dembele.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pullet trying to keep this in. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's delightful. Messi. Vitinha. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bergomi. And it's Messi. And he's well positioned here. Oh, good looking ball. Pele. Can he get it through? And the through ball. Roberto Carlos. Done delicately. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Could move up a gear here. Threads one in. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Iniesta. De Jong spots it and intercepts. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And a chance! Oh, off the bar! Cafu can get it clear. Nicely weighted ball. And that pass isn't the best. Vieira. De Jong. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now Yaya Toure. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And this is Luis Suarez. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.